The Defects, comic books, CBSI, half naked women, and fuck I&J.
Listen,
what is up?
He's just mad that me and Guy dropped a thumbs down on this video.
They
that's
did.
all. That's
These
all.
two fuckers. What is up, Defects? 2 weeks fly. I feel like it goes fast, and then we're back on, and I love seeing everybody in the chat. There's a bunch of people already in here. We got a super chat before we even started. Thank you. I don't even know who it was. Did you guys catch who it was?
That was from Allstrand's comment.
Allstrand. Thank you, brother. We can't highlight. It's too far up now at this point, but thank you very much. Yes, Gary, I got the Justice for Tank shirt on. We got a crazy show for you today, okay? But before we get started, you know what we got to talk about. Guy, let us know.
Hey, what's up? It's Mutant Beaver, guys. Mutant fucking Beaver. The comic book shop, in Canada. I mean, who doesn't get their books from these guys? They got awesome ratio. They got awesome variants coming out. They got a lot of shit. You can order from them. Use your Defects code DEFECTS10 to get 10% off. That's all. That's all I got.
There you go. How about Jay? I think Jay's got something to say.
Yeah, of course, man. You know we got my man Express Comic Book Pressing Service E-Rod212 from the New York Warriors, guys. Check him out for all your pressing needs. Use that discount code DEFECTS10, get your 10% off. Not only will E-Rod press your books, but he will submit them to CGC and CBCS and pass his discount on along with that, guys. So get your books ready, get them graded. Here we go.
All that info is in the description of this and every video, guys. So, Jay, who's hanging with us tonight?
We got, I don't know if it starts here, but we got my man Jeff in the house. We got my man Sparky Quidditch in the house. We got Sean Miller. We got Paul PC from Yonkers in the house. Comics Talk Weekly in the house. We got Allstrands with that super chat. Thank you so much, brother. We'll show you some boobs in a couple of seconds. We got my man Uncanny Swag in the house. We got Copy 801 in the house. We got my man Sith Lordly from Spine Ticks in the house. Slowly starting to reveal some of that footage, that lost footage from that episode. We got Short Box Bernie in the house. What's up, my brother? We got Terry in the house. We got my man Hoodrat in the house. Guys, Team Nerd Herd, give them a follow. They're doing big things over there. We got Deep Dive Comics in the house. We got Lady Sith, the mind behind Spine Ticks, the mind and the looks behind Spine Ticks.
It's true.
We got Chinmo in the house.
Chinmo.
Oh, man.
Chinmo.
I'm going to mess it up soon. Allstrand, we shouted out. We got my man Wesley, the 40-year-old in the house, the oldest guy on Power Pack. Guys, give those kids a watch. They're doing great things. They got all types of chicks and stuff on their show now. They're getting booted off. It's great. Cyberbullying, the whole deal.
Starting off young.
We got my man Javier in the house. Who else do we got? We got Mr. Mitchell in the house. What is up, my brother? Oh, man, I keep going down. I'm going to fuck this up eventually. Watch. We got Uncle Rudy in the house. Uncle Rudy, what is up, my brother? And I think that's everyone. We got Pressable Defects. That's Matty Forge. We got my man Mike P in the house.
What up,
914 represent. Oh, who else?
Well, let's give Johnny a little shout out here.
Yeah, we're gonna give Johnny a shout out. Johnny Rosado with the $5 super chat, guys. Tomorrow's my birthday. Show me Eva Long. Congrats on the 2,500 subs, and thank you for being on our launch night live, Johnny. Thank you. We appreciate you. You asked for it, so
yeah. Hey, all you married guys, turn the volume down a second. Here we go.
Hey there. So the boys at Pressable Defects just want to thank their loyal fans.
I think I played the wrong one. Here we go.
Come on.
Make it rain on me, Defects. Yeah. I can feel it. More.
How do you stop that? It's like stopping a
I
piss
know.
midstream.
You know what I love
No
doing?
way.
Every time, whenever we have a guest backstage before they come on and we play Eva, I just love watching them because their faces are like, what the hell did I
great.
get myself into?
It's great.
Hold on, we got more people in the house. Hold on.
What do we
hold
got?
on, Hold
So
on.
wait, Johnny, we got to give Johnny Shalom. Happy birthday, brother, and congrats on the launch of the channel. You and Jay,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Yep,
Yes,
there
sir.
you-
Congrats. I know you guys are going to do great. So
All right, so now I lost we got my man Wink Ink, we got Zach, we got Ensabar Nar in the house, we got my man Coco in the house, we got Sean Aries in the house, we got hairy old fat guy in the house. Guys, don't Google that. We got Pops Dugout in the house. We got my man the Broski Gomez in the house. We got Sam in the house. We got Thunder House in the house. My boy Andrew Crackleberg in the house. He does good on the friggin' giveaways here. We got Read or Die in the house. We got Power Pack in the house. They're still alive and bumping,
Dave.
those cyber-bullying bastards. We got Dave Lebeck in the house.
Dave in
We
the
got
cave.
Chris Biggs. We got
all right, we're at
Style
100, Jay.
Collective.
We're never going to get through
Yeah.
everybody.
Come on, we got Young Blood Comics, guys. The Comic Hunter, Double
Uncle
O in
Erod.
the house. Uncle Erod is in the house. Hey, we got a CGC
What up, E?
unboxing coming out tomorrow, guys. We got my
Ooh.
man Zach Orts. Yo, Zach got a golden button today from that book. Holy smokes. We got Wink in the house. We got Jordan in the house.
Somebody cut this guy's mic.
All right, Jay.
Uncle
All right,
Frank.
I'm gonna mute Jay.
All right.
I'm gonna
North
mute
Country.
Jay.
Oh, all right.
I'm
muted
gonna
now.
give a shout out to Dave in the Cave for the $10 super chat. He said, "I want the new one. Congrats on 2,500." And I gotta give a shout out to Peanut. Peanut said, "Joker, today's Joker's birthday, so happy birthday to Joker."
And we got
I
your
gotta-
buddy Dino.
And Dino with the $10 super chat. Congrats on the 2,500, and give me more.
All right.
You know
We're
what?
gonna hit all three with
And
the new
hold on,
one.
we got Wink too.
Hold on. Wink, my man Wink. Was that Victoria? Not everybody understands that wink, but I do because it's funny. What's up, Defects? Let's go. Thank you, Wink. And Maddie, give him the new one, baby.
Guess what? Eva's back.
Well, hey there, Defects. Guess who's back for some more super chats? Yeah, baby. Let's go, Defects.
Oh man,
She's back.
that's clean, boy.
That's
All right.
slap.
There we
Spidey's
go.
powdered tumblers.
Ooh, Jose Gonzalez.
All right, so
So,
let's
guys,
get into it, man. Let's
let's
get
do
it. We got
this.
guests waiting. This
We
is
got
rude.
guests waiting.
We're over here
I'm about
showing
to bring 'em
hot,
on.
soft, clean, crisp buns, and we got guests waiting.
So the rundown. We got news, guys. Not too much, but we're gonna go over it. We're gonna talk about new comic book day because we got the new comic book day man himself, Chris Nelms, coming on with us. We're gonna talk indie versus DC and Marvel, state of the spec market. We got a big announcement at the end of the towards the end of the show. We're gonna do the Fantastic Four. Tonight's gonna be the Fantastic Five because there's 5 of us. We couldn't come up with a cool name, so fuck it. It's the Fantastic Five, and that's about it. So, want to bring in these guys? First guy, everybody knows,
Yeah,
I
but
think already.
Before you
Go
do,
ahead.
just say thank you to Keith Newman. He gave a $3.99 super chat. Y'all got to get the revenge on Comic Lou.
Oh, it's
We will.
coming.
then-
It's
We
coming.
then-
will.
And then shout out to Josh Grav, my man. Joker must be special because he's the only one I know. who
I
had
was
2
gonna
birthdays
say
this year.
that. Wasn't
Well,
that like
listen,
a month ago?
Joker's popular. He's got 2 birthdays. It's okay. It's allowed. You're allowed.
So here we go. Ben,
Benny.
what is up? You're muted. What's up, brother? There, he's getting there.
Yeah.
I'm muted because I'm professional and I don't actually know how the tech works on the backside. So
I love it. We couldn't hear you if you weren't unmuted.
I wasn't. I was patiently waiting. Figured
I see.
weekend was rolling with something.
No,
You see
yeah,
it
I was
going, right?
trying.
They don't know what weekend is. They will eventually.
Man,
Matt, I'm gonna get to Ben, but I really want to just highlight somebody who popped in the chat
Yeah.
because this was a little surprise for you. So, Matty Warshay
God.
popped in the chat. Can you get me a comic book for $1? He said.
Oh, damn, Matt Warshay in the house. That's a
Look
name
at
that
that.
brings
We
back
have a-
memories, dude.
We have
No.
a celebrity in the house. Just wanted to shout him
Big
out.
time.
He came to
time
hang out with
celebrity.
us. Matty Ice.
What's up, Matty W?
Or
Matty
as-
V,
as-
Matty W.
as we call him,
He's got more
Matty-
nicknames than the Butcher, bro.
Matty Plus.
Matty
In case you
Weekend.
don't-
Matty Weekend.
So, guys, we got another guest. The new comic book day man himself, Chris Nelms. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited.
There you
Oh,
go.
man. Everybody that's been watching us, the new comic book day show, this is the author of the new comic book day pull list. That's what basically fuels the whole show that we do on Tuesday. So gonna drop some knowledge tonight. We're just gonna have a good time. We're just gonna shoot the shit tonight. So, what do we got? What do you guys want to start with? News?
Go right into the news. Hit that fucking promo, man.
News.
You want to just get into the news, guys? We're not messing around. Let's do it. There we go, guys. So, let's get right into this news. I'm going to jump right in. Jay, you want to read that one for me?
Yeah, let me blow my screen up.
Whoa.
Sure.
Yeah, give me the hardest name to read. All right, guys.
Because you were late.
Rumor. Hera Syndulla, the Cara Dune, and Rangers of the New Republic. Guys, we all know what happened with Gina Carano's character here, but to replace the whole character, is that a little over the top? I get the actor, but the whole character?
I'm going to defer to Ben on this one.
Man, I'm still thinking on Dr. Seuss. I don't know what's happening here. Like, this is where somebody asked me about Kelly Conway or whatever her name is, the lady in charge fucking everything up on the Plus channel there.
I mean, who cares about who got replaced, but what about the character?
Well, the character, I mean, you're going to see it all go crazy with the Rebel stuff anyway, so why not, Ahsoka translated really well into live action. Why not bring more of the team on, right?
Yeah,
Might as well.
You go. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think people were expecting this character regardless at some point, right? So if that's the translation, then okay. The one thing I did read was, I don't know where the hell it went, but essentially they said the creators were basically saying that they thought they were going to have a little trouble, like just bringing in this brand new character without having like any development from the Mandalorian. That's what they're worried about. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think they could just do it.
But I think she has such a following from the cartoon and from the comics, and because of how hot Star Wars has been, like even if you're not a fan of Star Wars, you're going, okay, wait, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna go read those books. I've been trying to chase that book. I think, and also, I mean, you're right. Ahsoka was great. You can make the same character the look, because that would be my worry. A green-faced alien carrying a show is probably the only thing. But
Gamora.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
I'm at that magical spot between the buzz and the next one kicking in. It's all logic, gentlemen.
I'm telling you, green face or not, I'd smash, guys. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, Hera looks okay in my book. I mean, look, hey, Star-Lord did it in Guardians of the Galaxy, right? She was purple, right? I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Guys, we like to throw up the books. Obviously, most of you know what books we're talking about here. And Ben's going to yell at me because I put number 6 up. But obviously, we know the first appearance is number 1. Star Wars Kanan number 1. But somebody thinks it's the first full appearance in number 6. So I guess it depends which book you have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ben, you probably have both. So Chris, you probably have both. I don't know. These are the books, right?
But there's and Ben knows it, the Forces of Destiny cover.
Okay.
So the one that is a sneaky play because it's been overlooked because there's the Ahsokas have been so hot. There's a Forces of Destiny Virgin cover of just Hera on the cover.
Oh, that's crazy.
So there's a Forces of Destiny Hera, and then there's the Virgin cover of it. Is it a 1 for 10 then? Or is it a 1 for 100?
The IDWs are 1 in 10. The Ahsoka Virgin's an SDCC, which was part of like a 6 or 8 part set or something. And there were 500 printed, and then there were 1,000 printed, and then the print run was 1,500. And then the print run was literally whatever the dude had left in his box. I might have bought a bunch from some dude, like thinking it was.
I got to talk to Ben after the show.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? Chris is 100% right? Obviously, we're not doing a deep dive on the character right now. We're showing the first appearance, but that's the way you got to think, right? That's what we always say. You got to start looking at the second appearance, the covers, the hot covers, the origin, shit like that, because the market has gone crazy on these 2 books already. So start thinking of that next book. And Chris, I think you hit it right on the head. So I like it. He fits right in with us right away, right? That's what we do. We like,
that's
everybody's
it.
looking left, we start looking right,
These guys are pumping out knowledge already, guys.
That's it. All right, let's keep going. The next one is disappointing, but it is what it is, right? Guy, what do you got there?
Oh, man. I just want to roll up in a little bowl and die. San Diego Comic-Con goes virtual in July. I don't know. It's just upsetting.
So another year, another no cons. I don't know. I feel like towards the end of the year, you're going to get some cons depending on where they are. They're talking about having like a small event in November of this year in the replacement of San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know. As long as Terrificon is on in August, I'm okay with it. But
Yeah. Among other things, guys, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But like, I don't know if you guys caught Baltimore Con. I loved what they did. Like, they had panels, and it was like Bill Sink talking to Denny Cones, and it was the old guard just sitting there shooting the shit together.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like, I was just fascinated watching this. And yes, I'm podcasting. I don't usually sit and watch podcasts regularly, but these guys were because they were just telling stories about each other, and then they talk about their apprentice. And you don't get that at the shows going in. They might do it themselves, but you don't see and hear it because you can't just sneak up and listen to their stories. So I sort of like the virtual aspect from a fan of just listening to artists talk. Now it sucks that you don't get to watch all the great, amazing cosplay.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the downside. We all know San Diego is not. It's not a big comic book per se convention itself, but a lot of good sites and a lot of cool stuff going on. But come on, guys, we knew California was gonna shut this down, so it's really no surprise to me.
Yeah, I mean,
This is actually news to me as of 20 seconds ago.
come on, Ben. I sent you the slides today. Come on.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
In other words, I didn't fucking look at that. Is what he said.
Yeah.
I love this guy. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think Chris said it right. Like, that was really what they did this year with the cons. Like, they made the best of a bad situation, right? I 100% agree with you, but I think everybody wants to get back to that. You know, San Diego comes along with a lot of news, right? A lot of DC, Marvel, whatever have you news. And we know that if we don't get SDCC, we're probably not getting a lot of news either. So maybe it comes out.
Hey, we could have another
way,
DC fandom or whatever the hell that thing was.
Yeah, exactly. And believe me, listen, New York Comic Con ain't far behind, guys.
Yeah.
Don't get your.
Oh
hopes
yeah,
up.
there's no way that's going on.
But the other sneaky play, though, if you remember, I don't know if they'll happen this year, like Repop and Emerald City and a bunch of these guys that make these exclusives comics, they would drop them like midnight of the show. So if you were paying attention, all of a sudden, instead of having to stand in line for hours, you just had to be quick with your fingers, and you could get the JTC variants, those great negative.
I grabbed that Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
The best it says New York City Comic Con exclusive, and there is no New York City Comic Con. But anyway, it was a great book to grab.
Yeah,
I grabbed those negative rogues.
Oh, those are
sites from that. There was like a limit of 3 in it. Unlike some exclusive sites, it did not crash.
fucking goddamn exclusive sites. I mean, what are they doing
these
over there?
damn exclusive.
I love
sites.
this guy. A lot of people in the chat right now are talking about cons. I think everyone is ready for cons or shows or whatever you want to call them to come back. There's a lot of opinions in the chat right now. Let's put it that way.
Pay attention to your small towns around you. They're throwing these little back store cons. It's amazing the number of ones like screw mask. Just come and show up, and you're like, okay, I'll COVID myself so I can get a $1 book from you. But
there you go.
Listen, I got the antibodies. Anybody need them? Come see me. Selling them cheap.
Oh boy, taking a break a second to shout out Anthony Debo for that $4.99 super chat. He said, "Shout out to the defects."
Give him a little PG.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
There you go,
I can
guys.
tell Ben liked that one.
I have that pop. I'm looking around. I'm like, where is it, man?
Oh, that's awesome.
Great. That's great. All right, let's keep it moving. Guys, Superman film reboot reportedly built around a black Man of Steel. Guy, I'm going to let you take this one, brother, because I know you're the Superman guy on Out of the Defects.
Listen, I'm excited for anything Superman. So the fact do I think maybe they should finish off what was going on with Cavill first before they jump to anything?
They may in the Snyder Cut.
So let's see what we have. I'm excited for this. Obviously, if Michael B. Jordan is playing Superman, I think he'll do a wonderful job. I love him as an actor. I think he's great. We can see he can bulk up. Obviously, you saw him in Creed. Listen, sky's the limit Pun intended.
He name dropped back in 2018 Calvin Ellis.
Yeah.
I think he was doing an Oprah Winfrey interview,
Yep.
right? And he name dropped Calvin Ellis. So I feel like the news on this has been like, it was like one article then another, and it's like, oh, but Superman, Cavill may come back anyway. Like within 3 days, there was like 3 or 4 different articles on this right off the bat. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Ben, Chris, any thoughts on this one? Chris,
What do you think, boss?
I mean, I'm a fan of it. I think you're right. Michael B. Jordan's going to be fabulous as a Superman. I don't care. The changing skin color doesn't bother me. Good acting is what I want. I want a good story. It doesn't matter. It didn't work with Fantastic Four because you tried to force it all together, but that was a hot mess. Period. It had nothing to do with changing the skin colors of anyone. It was a crazy director trying to. I mean. Sorry, Josh Trank, if you actually watch the Pressables, and I'm sorry about that. But no, I think it has a lot of potential. Now, of course, at least it's on CBR. I think the first time this thing got mentioned was like, we got this covered, or one of those random, hey, let's clickbait something to just see.
One of those super reliable sources.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember it was we got this covered because everyone just said it's from here. Don't even post it. Like. But
yeah.
CBR, man, like, yeah, you can't really argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's I like using CBR, like it's everywhere, right? But I just like using CBR because their format kind of fits the screenshots really nice, so that's why I use it. no other reason, legit.
Not to interrupt before we jump to the next one, Matt. You got a little love from Maddie Plus. I love you guys. Can I get a comic book for $1? Do you have the original first Superman? So. Ben might have it.
Clearly,
Man, I got a photocopy of that shit on my wall.
Clearly, Matt, our friend Matt, he's not a comic book guy. He's just in here showing support. So I know what he likes to see. So I know what he wants to see.
Thanks for the super chat, Defects. Yeah, look at that.
I know that's why he sent the $5. Okay.
Ooh, the sweat mist is perfect. It's perfect. Amphibious tits.
Oh God.
Wow.
So, Chris, you regretting coming on yet or what?
Chris and I have been on air before. Like this is all like fucking step one for Chris. He's like, yeah, this is pretty team, guys.
He's like, yeah, I've watched you guys before. Let's talk about some books here. Obviously, these books are blowing up already, but it's still books I think you can find in back bins, right?
Yes,
I mean, I think so.
110% you could find these books, guys.
Tell us what we got, Jay.
You got Earth 2 number 19, first Val Zod, and then we got the first cover of Val Zod. I love that first appearance, first cover.
19, yeah.
Yeah, 19, of course. These are books, guys.
Twice. Supposed to be 25.
Yeah,
My bad.
sorry. See, I was trying to make you look good, Matt.
I know,
Like
I
you
make
shouted
myself
me
look
out
bad.
the other day. I wasn't going to
I
shout
did.
you down. But again, guys, books you could definitely find right now. You're not going to be able to find them for long, depending on where you are. But great investment books. If it does happen, which it seems like it's gonna, you're gonna want to have these in your collection.
Jay, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
You want to shout out this gentleman? I think it's a gentleman.
You guys always make me shout out the hard shit.
Isn't that Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
I think it is.
En Sabanur.
Yep.
Thank you, Ben.
Read
Thank
your
you.
fucking
It's because
comic books.
fucking part 2 of the buzz kicked in, son. Now I'm on both.
Yeah, here we go. Rally. He's in rally mode right now.
Who is this
Who
girl?
is the
Flash
girl?
scans.
Matt, hit him with a super chat, dude.
I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to give him for that
We
one.
need more cowbell.
You need more. Okay, there you go.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
It's so weird. I always zoom in on his belly button, and I'm just focused.
I think
on
everyone
it.
does.
It's like the penguin's fucking umbrella when he's spinning it. I'm just
This is for
hypnotized.
Jay, I think. This is for Jay, I think.
Oh,
You know what he's
dirty
talking
feet.
about?
We all know about dirty feet, guys. We'll be
Dirty
seeing
feet.
dirty feet very soon, guys.
Let's
Oh,
not. Yeah,
Jesus.
let's leave names out of it. Okay.
Yep. Please.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I knew a dirty foot back in the 90s, but probably a different person, all right?
She's probably still around.
We got my man Tebow joining us tonight. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Jay, tell us about the other two books that
All
are
right,
associated
so then
with
here we
this.
go in a different direction, guys. We got Final Crisis #7, first Calvin Ellis, and we got Action Comics from the New 52. What is that, #9? First cover appearance and the origin of Calvin Ellis. Guys, that's a beautiful book right there.
Yeah.
I
Let me
went
tell you-
hunting this weekend with my man BX Boxer. I could not find any of these books. Someone beat me to the punch because all the previous books and books after were still there. So I guess I didn't get up early enough. But hey,
I'll
it
tell
is
you where
what
to
it is.
find it. I'll tell you where to find it. Joey doing deals over there was trying to sell it the other night on his auction, and he slapped it right off the counter. It went flying about 10 feet away, and now
There
he
you
can
go.
sell it for $1. So there
It
you
went
go.
from near mint to very fine minus.
Yep.
That's still an eBay near mint.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's true.
Exactly.
Depends who's selling it too on a YouTube auction.
Is it a Timelight variant?
Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
Oh God. All
That's
right.
a beautiful
shout out
JT
to
Jones.
CGC.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah.
That was fucking priceless.
Grading coverless books at 9/8 stage.
You know what, Ben? You know what, Ben? Tell it quick. Come on, tell the story real quick for the people that didn't see it.
I gotta. All right, so respectfully, somebody posted a fucking book tonight to eBay. It was you can get this off of any Star Wars High Republic one. All you do is remove the cover, then you have the fucking timeline. But what you don't have is a book with a cover. So somebody sent that. We sent them out to everyone who ordered CBE sets for a reader because you want to read the book. Some what's it called? Opportunistic entrepreneur out there
It's a good
decided
name.
to see what would happen if they slabbed it with CGC, which the answer should be either NG, what are you doing? Welcome to the golden age
Yep.
with NG grades, which, that's my collection. Or just, no, dude, it's a fucking coverless modern. Why did you send this in? Or option C, did you get a hard 9.8 and they invent a variant for you called the timeline variant? Then that shit goes nuts.
Well, hold on. That's when you know your book is on fucking fire, dude. When you send in a coverless copy and it still gets a 9.8. So congratulations, bro.
And that shit went for more than some of the other variants.
Dude,
Let's
I
be
gotta
that
tell
guy.
you,
That
That's
said,
crazy.
every
listen,
number one does that. Every number one. It was not my book.
Well, you know what's
CGC. Oh,
you know what's
God.
fucking crazy about that? Now that is
Everything?
CGC just made that a 1-in-1 collector's item.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone thought I was joking when I was like, oh, yeah, a bit higher. Like, I was on that, man. I wanted that. Figured it was me and CGC gunning it down at the end, but then he pulled it. Said it's
Oh,
headed to
God.
Comic Link, though, so.
There you go.
Comic
There
Link.
you go. Great.
All right, let's keep it moving. We got a little bit more casting and spec news here. I think this one's pretty cool actually because I had to do a little homework on this. So, report: Marvel's Secret Invasion character descriptions emerge. So, 2 series regulars will be added, notably an older male antagonist for the show and a middle-aged woman. These are going to be regulars, like I said. The older male antagonist will be within the 50 to 60 range, whereas the woman will be in the 40 to 50-year-old range, and also a younger female actor. So, guys, not a lot of buzz about the Secret Invasion stuff yet, so we'll just get right into books because that's what everybody wants to know about. So, these are the books that the Defects came up with some possibilities for these roles. Could be right, could be wrong, no fucking clue, but here's some books. So we got First Fantastic Four, Jesus Christ, I'm thinking over my shoulder. Fantastic Four 19. You got First Super Scroll. That's a character that
I love
could
that
be.
character.
Yep. That's a character people have been specking on for a little bit, but that character, that 50 to 60-year-old male could be that first Emperor, Doric, or however you say it. So that number 19, it's a little pricey right now. I still think there's a lot of room to grow on it,
Yeah, absolutely.
but it's a double spec. So by buying that book, you probably get whichever the character they're talking about, because they're talking about one or the other at this point. Right? Fair assumption, guys? What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I hadn't even thought of that. Like, I love the Super Scroll, and that will take you into Annihilation.
Exactly.
Which is like one of my favorite cosmic stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Chris, Annihilation with Super Scroll was such an awesome book, man.
Those gelato covers, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Insane.
So the second book up is a book that has got hot and it cooled off a bit, but I think it's about to jump again. Astonishing X-Men number 6. And I didn't write it up there, but that is the first appearance of Sword. right? Which we know is going to have to do with Secret Invasion.
Yep.
But it's also the first Abigail Brand. And I think that's the character that you see kind of take over the role as director of S.W.O.R.D. maybe, because Hayward seems like maybe he's going to be on his way out. I don't know. So I think for that reason, that middle book, that's who they're talking about as the younger female actor for Secret Invasion. That's my guess on that one.
Yeah, the
Also,
only
like that's still like even if you buy that off eBay, that's still only a $20 book.
because
I think.
those astonishing X-Men were so overprinted.
Yep.
You're talking
Yeah.
easily in the 90 to 100,000 range.
Yep.
So be careful when you're talking like, okay, I'm gonna pay $60 or $100 for not a raw copy of that. I mean,
You said it perfectly. That's a book that you make sure that you don't overpay for and you get in the high grade, right? Because that red cover's tough to get in the 9.8. So you took the words right out of my mouth, Chris, and I appreciate it. No, it was perfect. That was a great segue.
Comic pack too. Don't forget the
what's
toy pack. There's the toy
yeah.
pack version, the NFR, not for resale.
There you go. See?
Oh yeah.
Ben dropping nuggets, modern
You get
nuggets
the
over
9.8
here.
of
Dropping
those.
nugs, bro.
They're hard to find 9.8s.
And hold on,
Jay.
Matt. Before you move on
Jay,
any
go
further,
ahead.
we got my man Adam Bernhardt, the creator of Shit Show, in the house. Guys, pick up that book dropping next week, guys. Awesome book. Awesome guy. He was a guest here on the Defects.
I interviewed him too.
Dropping in to show some support, and you never know. You might see the Defects in a Shit Show book somewhere down the line.
Did you make his? He just released his encyclopedia on Scout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
yep.
sir.
It's awesome. So awesome.
I-
He was
I
nice
bought
enough
it.
to send it to us.
My man
Yeah.
Nelms is giving him a shout out too, so that's how you know that you've made it.
Let me tell you, that was a fantastic read. I just love the whole idea behind it. Awesome dude as well. That always helps. So, we're going to talk to Adam. Actually, I have Adam. I'm going to send you a message sometime over the weekend because we're going to talk about something for Monday night if you're free. So,
Jay, I just want to. What do you think about what Doc J is saying? Colossus is trying to do.
Oh, who could blame the guy?
Yeah.
looking good. I mean, guys, and then for that
Do you think
last
she
roll,
phases through in and out of that process?
what's that?
I mean,
Yeah.
she phases through.
You know what? Tinfoil
might be fun.
tinfoil always bothers my cavities. I wonder if that's the case here.
All right, Jay's keeping it tame.
Weekends had that joke saved up since he saw the fucking.
You really, you know, he did,
He's
right?
like, hold on, guys, hold on before we move on.
you're welcome, Jay. See,
There you go.
Oh God! And then for that last roll, I'm thinking this is a character that a couple people started talking about. We talked about her a couple. You know, listen, I know people have been talking about. We talked about her about a month ago. I don't know how to say it. First, Varanki, the Skrull Queen. I know she appears before this, I think, in Dark Avengers #1 in disguise, but this is her first appearance as a Skrull. New Avengers #40 from that 2008 series. I didn't throw it up here, but the book to get here is going to be that wraparound because she's on the cover.
Yep.
It's that second print, right, guys? Second
It's
print.
hard to find.
Very hard to find. So, but this is the book. I would say it's still super affordable. It did spike a couple weeks ago. It started to cool off a little bit. Wait a little bit longer. You could definitely find it in back bins, but these are the things. These are my picks for those three rolls. We could be completely wrong. Hopefully, we get one right.
Oh, I'm sure you're close.
And you know what?
Listen.
Tim said it in the chat. It's that new Avengers book that you want to be on the lookout for.
But what about the other one that's been tossed around is Meet the Skrulls, the issue 1,
Yes.
because that's where you get the family because it rolls over like that. And there's a 1 for 25 and a 1 for 50. I think that's the total, but the one for 50 is hard to find. It's gorgeous though. The one I got the one for 25. I think it's Declan Shalvey's cover.
There you go.
But that would be your other sneaky play that's not up there, unless it's the next slide. But
It's not, but you know what I'm going to show is I'm going to show Guy Forge a little love real quick. Hold on. We're calling an audible. Calling an audible. Hold on.
we're holding.
what's
We're here, brother. We're here.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
up?
It's the chat people. Please stay there.
There you go. That's the one
there
Guy
you
wants
go.
Oh, there
Can I
you
get
go.
to see. The Scotty
Can I
Young.
get that cover?
There you go. So that one, it's funny that you said that, Chris, because this one caught my
I
eye
need
today. I'm
that.
like, I got to get this for Guy.
I need that.
Also, it's
I'll
not
tell you
no
that-
longer
I'll tell
a
you-
surprise.
I'll tell you this much. I'll still say thank you. I mean, regardless. with all the spec too in WandaVision that the engineer whatever might be a Skrull too. So, I mean, it's obviously going to be hot and it's taking off, guys, and that's where they're going to go with it. So, try and get them before they're crazy.
Tivo's saying, Tivo, I think that's somebody else. I think there's another play there. I think you might get Moonstone for that casting that was mentioned a few weeks ago. I think that could be Moonstone.
I'd love
if we get Moonstone, I'm retiring.
Moonstone.
He goes, I'm
brother.
retiring.
I got the stacks of that high grade. Like, get on out of town. I got ahead of. Well, the only book I've ever gotten ahead of, so I got to like.
Wait,
act
so
like I'm
is that
smart in the market.
53, or is that Iron Man 53, or is that 105 Daredevil?
Well, if
Moonstone
they use the
Hulk
second,
and
Yeah.
Cap.
If they
Right,
use
I
the
think they're
Moon
gonna use the
Dragon
second.
is Iron Man
Moon
54.
Dragon. Oh, okay.
Well, there's
I was
two
wrong.
Moon
Moonstones,
Dragon's
right?
coming too, though. Yes, but it's Hulk. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No, go.
It's Hulk and Cap, right?
Oh yeah.
It's the Hulk and Cap books, and like it's 226 and like 132, 232.
Oh yeah. That.
There's two of them. There might be future books, but like once you get out of the 20-cent stuff, my attention.
I think it's that second Moonstone, Carla Sofin, I think her name is, right?
Yep, that's what That's what we grabbed. We stacked those at that flea market, man.
Yeah.
Just shout out to Joker with his second birthday today, as far as Peanuts over. From East Meets West, obviously. Shout out to Ben C and CBSI for being on East Meets West this Sunday. If you guys didn't catch it, Ben was on there. Great job on his end. So,
and yeah, William D got it. It's the Incredible Hulk 228 when you see her in that yellow costume.
Yep. And here, Frog Thunder. But you got to remember, you could go broke buying every book, so you got to know the right key to buy, brother.
Yeah,
that's a good point, man. Frog of Thunder, I'm with you.
It's all about.
I mean, if we're talking Star Wars, then he's right. I mean,
oh yeah, well,
but it's about the buy-in. You don't want to drop $100 to make 120.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
You buy in at $5 for $20 or for $100 hope, but you've only paid $5.
So the question, real quick, at what point you know what I mean? Like, at what point is it too late to jump into these books? Like, I still believe in FF18, like, but the question. I mean, I don't know. That's the question.
I think I
still believe in FF48 as high as it is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, seeing how this giant size X-Men is going. Listen, FF48's at an all-time high, but I think, man, that book still has a lot of room to grow. So does the 49.
FF below 100 it's all about the grade then, but they're good investments across the board because I don't think they're ever going to go. They're not going to crash. They're just going to maintain, maybe plateau for a while, and then they'll grow again if a movie comes out. But 100%. The other two, go ahead. Yeah.
No, sorry, I 100% agree with you, Chris. Keep going, brother.
Yeah, the other two, if I can get them for under, well, shoot, these are $1. I'm a dollar bin diver. I don't pay over $1 for these books because I know I'll find them again.
Yep,
I'm with you.
Yep.
Now, I'll pay. I mean, you said I'll pay $5 for both these books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they're near mint, I'll pay $5. And we're all gonna, like everyone here, we're gonna find these somewhere, right? So I'm not buying these off eBay.
No way.
Unless somebody puts it up for.
I will gladly sell them to you. I have a stack of the new Avengers over here with that.
There you go.
I'm already out. I sell early. I like to get out like halfway before the projected peak.
Ben, I'm with you. Put your money on the table. It's guaranteed money.
I would make. I'll give you the sob story of I've sold over 100 Ultimate Fallout 4s since 2012 or whatever when I started flipping books. I own 0, and the highest price I got was like $72.
Yeah, I like what Tivo is here.
I like Josh's comment. 48 and 49 are seriously undervalued, guys. You know what tells me this? When a fucking White Vision is selling for $1,400 in a 9.8 on eBay, that tells me when you see Silver Surfer and Galactus on the big screen, that book is going to go absolutely crazy.
Yes.
I mean, that West Coast Avengers, it's insane.
Yeah.
So to see a big character like especially those two, I believe that, that book still has a ton of room to grow.
Yep.
Add 5 to that list.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. All right, let's move it. Chris, This is your baby, bro. I was intrigued by this, so I'm going to let you talk about it a little bit, explain it, because I still don't understand it, and then we're going to have some fun. So go ahead.
Evidently, and Topher schooled me on this a little bit with True First. He was talking about NFT. I don't know if you've heard those 3 letters during the non-fungible. Oh shoot, I forgot the trades or something. Basically, people are getting these digital baby natives are getting into buying things that are digital, and they're exclusive. So they have some code put into them. You can have your own version, but mine has an exclusive code. So Top Shot is this. You can legit buy packs of 5, like a pack of basketball cards, but it's digital, and there'd be 5 different highlights in there, and some of them they're given rarities, and you can look on them and you can look up, and the rarity is there's only 49 of these that exist, or there's only 3 of these that exist. I heard it talked on SportsCenter. Adrian Wojnarowski, however you say his name, $146 million was traded last week on this. I think I heard over 200 million has been traded in the past month.
We were listening to the same show.
These are digital highlights you can find on YouTube.
This is like the Bitcoin of sports cards almost.
But I mean, think about like how ridiculous. I think it was LeBron James hit some dunk, $200,000 is what it sold for. But if you're a Mavs fan, I mean, I think Mark Cuban came out and said, "Dude, I would pay $1 million for the Luka Doncic that shot he hit last year in the playoffs, where that beat the Clippers that one game in the playoffs."
Dude,
Jordan from the free throw. Can I get retro shit here?
Well, that's
should I
the
not
next
said
level.
it out loud?
Yeah.
How about Dennis Rodman kicking that photographer in the nuts?
There you go.
Dude, I got that video for you, Jay.
Or the melee in the palace.
The Malice in the Palace.
Yes, the Malice in the Palace.
You know, obviously we don't.
I'll go back to Van Gundy on Alonzo's leg like this. I'll go to that one.
I was flipping tables in my house at that point. I was such a big Knicks fan.
Was it the Rudy Tomjanovich that got punched in the face and laid out in the Lakers game?
Yeah.
What about Kobe punched somebody?
There's been so we don't really talk about sports cards here, but this story was crazy, and it still baffles my mind how people are paying for digital highlights. But I guess it's more than that. It's basically like, hey, this is like digital currency trading almost, right?
But the next level because of the stupidity of the Marvel X-Force Deadpool cards that people are. The next level is now, okay, MCU is going to come out and they're going to go, okay, you can have highlights of my favorite scenes from a Marvel movie. I mean, like, what would be y'all's?
Oh, who wants to start? Who wants to start?
Can I just like say something?
Yeah.
I don't fucking understand this. I think this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, welcome to 2021, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what? How is this a thing? I still don't understand how this is a thing. Too.
That's a good point.
I get it. I get that.
Tangible.
Who's buying nothing? You're buying nothing.
Yeah, no, dude, it's like a Bitcoin, dude. It's exactly the same.
I don't get it.
Dude, come on, guy. What's your pick, man?
I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid. But here's the point. So let's say I pick Avengers Assemble when fucking Cap grabs the fucking thing and he's getting everybody and boom, the moment everybody started clapping in the theaters, right? Everybody felt it. Everybody was so excited. You knew he was going to say it. Okay, I want that, right? Let's say I want it. Everybody has fucking DVDs with it on it. What do you mean? What do you mean I get it? I don't understand.
Well, it's the same idea of, okay, I can buy this people buy those movie stills, and there's hundreds of them, and I mean, we guys all have those Spider-Man comics with the animated clip, and then you realize you think you have something special, and then there's every issue has the exact same one in it. It's one of those things. I have to admit, I was tempted this week to buy one pack because it was like $10. I was like, I get 5 shots. I might just see what I get, but I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it afterwards. But I think it'd be cool though, like you said, the Avengers Assemble is like a classic. But that's going to be like, there's going to be 100 different options for that one. But
thank you, CLG. Thank you, CLG. Hashtag Guy Forge for president. There you super chat. Look, I I mean,
So
you
hold
guys
on,
tell
so
me
what-
what you think in the chat. Go
He
ahead.
already
Yeah.
picked. He picked.
Is
What
that
are you
your, is
picking,
that
Jay?
your pick? The Cap
That's
picking
my
up-
pick. That's my
What are you
pick. When
picking,
he
Jay?
says Avengers Assemble, you know, like that's fucking the moment that we all waited for, because Infinity War was my favorite. You know, Infinity Gauntlet was my favorite comic growing up. All that shit culminated at that point. But you know what? It's fucking bullshit. So go ahead.
Go ahead, Jay. What do you got?
I've been thinking long and hard about this all day. Pause. And I'm gonna say when Jack Nicholson comes out and he goes, "It's me, Sugar Bumps." I don't know why I like that. I think it's affordable, and I think it's classic.
It's affordable.
So yeah, that's it.
I am
You
with
know, you know the price on it.
So I think that's it. Would you? Hey, is that you, Sugar Bumps? It's me, Sugar Bumps. So I'm all about Sugar Bumps.
All right.
Not you didn't pick. Where does he get those wonderful toys?
No, I don't like that. I like Sugar Bumps. I just said it.
Sugar
Sugar
Bumps.
Bumps.
I like
I'm
Never
gonna
Dance
go-
in the Devil, The Pale Moonlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that would be my
That's
pick
a
if we're
classic.
going movie. But I'll go comic books, and I'll just go back to when I started collecting. So the one image that stands out to me in comic books, just from my childhood, is the cover of Silver Surfer 55, where Thanos is choking Silver Surfer on the cover, and all the Avengers are dead in the background. So if we can animate that scene into some type of digital card, I think that would be badass. And to me, it's just from my nostalgia point of view, that would be my pick.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ben?
Man, I don't know. What are we doing? MCU or
No, we could do. I
Whatever
just did
you
the
want.
comic book.
the
Whatever you
comic
want.
scene? So I got confused earlier and sent that fucking what is it, Cap 357 or some
Oh,
shit.
you mean this? I
Deadhead?
didn't. Yeah. Tell me about this because I had no clue what it was when you sent it.
I'm so excited to hear this.
This is such a ridiculous ass. Like, you tell me people don't do fucking acid at fucking Marvel in the 80s. Like, there's this whole elaborate story that unfolds during the thing that Captain America's trying to like chase down and like rescue this daughter of a friend or some shit. Fast forward, dude, she went fucking on tour with the dead. Like, what? God, fucking, I shit you not. I post this shit all the time. People are like, "Oh, that's cool," but I'm like, "No, it's a real comic." This is how they fucking tied stories up in the '80s. They were like,
She went on tour with the dead. In
and
the
it
scene.
literally, you got Captain America being like, "Man, we could use some more deadheads." I'm like, I agree, Captain America. That said, I feel like you're in like, I don't know, the fucking shallow end of the pool, looking around for fucking the Dead tour.
None of that. It looks like she wants to get laid in this scene too. Not for
Yeah.
nothing.
Cap looks nervous. I ain't gonna lie. He got a nervous look on his eye.
Then you've made this my goal to animate this somehow for you. Like I am going to take those panels and make it animate just so you can get your digital copy of a deadhead Captain America panel.
That's all I want, brother. And the original art. If anyone out there is like, "Oh,
I don't know if I can do that. But...
well, I set the bar, Chris."
What do you got, Chris? You didn't pick yours, brother.
I have to go up MCU again. Going back to one of my favorite, the Avengers movie when Loki starts talking and Hulk just starts picking up and smashing them
Boom,
back and
boom.
forth.
Somebody said that too. That was good.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's by far like when I can watch that scene, or when he already said the Avengers Assemble, that one where they first all do their stupid superhero landing
Yeah.
and they're all in
Yeah.
the city ready to fight them. Like that's just
Is it? What does he say? What does he say? Puny God.
Puny guy.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Matt. Can I
Awesome.
picked a DC one? Everyone pick Marvel. Can I pick a Marvel one?
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
MCU, you're like,
we're
my
only running
favorite
like
MCU
20 minutes
movie.
late.
All right,
Yeah, go ahead.
MCU, it got to be naughty on Agatha's ass. How'd do with that one? Fetch some bucks.
That's
Fetching bread, as Jay says.
Wow.
It's fetching bread.
It's fetching bread.
I
Well,
caught
I
that the other day.
You like that one,
I
right?
did. I was like, did he just say it's fetching real bread?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he did.
Well, guys, we're gonna be going late tonight. I'm just gonna let you know that because there's no way we're gonna finish in an hour. So we're gonna let this train roll. So fuck it.
We're flying. We're flying.
We're gonna skip New Comic Book Day, but we're gonna talk about indies, how they're just basically. I'll just bury the lead here. They're shitting all over Marvel and DC right now.
Oh yeah.
Start with Chris because you're the New Comic Book Day guy, and I know you love indies, but you have an open mind. You're a little bit more tolerant than we are. So go ahead, tell us your opinion on the state of the writing that's going on in these indie series compared to what Marvel and DC are putting out.
It's all the writers and artists have decided, you know what, I can do what I want in an indie book.
Yep.
I don't have to make Spider-Man be good and nice. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. And from talking to these guys, because you guys are interviewing these guys, they love the fact that they can do it. I mean, so you get some great stories, even guys that are killing it. Like, I mean, I'm not a DC guy at all, but Tinian, or however you say his name, he's killing it in every book he's writing right now. But no one paid attention until he corrected what's his face, Tom King's book. But man, when something's killing children, damn. I don't know if you guys are you guys reading it? I think you guys are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Department of Truth. Tynan or Tinian, he's killing it.
Yeah.
His Batman. Are you reading his Batman?
I have not. I picked up the ones that you're supposed to pick up, but I have not.
Yeah,
it's
his
good.
Batman run's been good. Tinian's been killing it. But like you said, Chris, they get the freedom to do what they want, especially a guy like Tinian who's going to bring, attention to Boom and all these other companies. So they're letting them run wild, and it's in their best favor because it is the stories have been all these indie books, the stories have been absolutely insane.
Yeah, I feel like every time that Chris recommends a number one, or we kind of go through solicitations and see a number one, we read it and we're almost never disappointed, which is shocking because I pick up Marvel and DC books all the time, more DC books, and I'm like, I can't get past the third page.
But I guess what my question would be, is it better because of more publishers? Because it was like Scouts and Boom. Well, Boom's been around, but Boom, I don't know what they changed their mindset, or they got lucky. Basically, they got lucky with Something's Killing the Children just being as good as it was. But all of a sudden, they've had a run of great books. I mean, whoever's picking their titles has done really good. But Scouts doing amazing things.
Yeah,
and you have Vaults doing amazing things.
Yes.
Image is sort of falling to the side, and then all of a sudden, boom! Department of Truth, Scumbag, and there's one that just came out today.
Terra.
Yeah, Noctera.
Yeah, that's why Snyder. Snyder's gonna kill that run.
Snyder and Tony Daniels, right?
Yeah.
Well, even last night on Barry Gary's channel, we had Jimmy and Amanda Connor on, and the stuff they pitched to DC and got shot down. That it's like, all right, now I could go to this different company and do what I want, and a more adult reader will read this book and pick it up, and that's exactly what's been happening with these indie books. So I'm excited for indie, writers and publishers because hey, they're getting the credit they deserve.
I mean, let me give credit to Jay too, because Jay is he's been saying this for probably since we started doing New Comic Book Day show. He's basically just been saying, guys, indies are just they're making Marvel and DC look silly. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some, I love the King in Black storyline, like the Daredevil storyline, great right now, right? Those are two great titles, amazing. But it's like there's so much stuff that's just not. I'm sure, and I don't mean to. If I'm saying a comic that people in the chat love, I don't mean to. But if you go by the average, there's just so many books out there that are just bad from Marvel and DC. I mean, and I feel like DC's been even worse lately. I don't know.
Future State.
Future State. I enjoyed a few of them, but a couple of them were tough.
Yeah, look what Josh is saying too. He picked up Noctera.
I didn't get a chance to read it yet.
And you know what? Josh told me Berserker is probably the most violent book he's read in a long time, and I can't wait to get on that.
Look at all these indies. What'd you say?
I said Mutant Beaver had a Berserker, right?
Yeah, I think everybody had it.
Everybody has.
I know. I was trying to organically shout out your show.
Nice, thank you.
I mean, Jay, come on. The guy, Ben's a businessman over here.
I'm an idiot.
He's like, I guess, but lots of people did. I'm like, well,
he's on his third peanut butter cup, and he got that one already.
Wow. Brother, that's all exactly. I'm saying.
Mutant Beaver guys, check them out. You're online.
Don't forget what is it? The defects code.
Defects 10. Yeah, defects 10. Thanks, Chris.
The guys that aren't even in the show,
why don't you just send that Berserker over to Erod and get it pressed?
Wow.
Bringing it back home.
You know what it is?
Before we go any further, I just got a big favor to ask the chat. If you could just hop on that little thumbs up and hit it, because we got 11 douches, so we know who you are. Gave us the thumbs down. Just hit that thumbs down and outnumber these guys because
thumbs
it's
up.
Nothing.
Thumbs up. Thumbs down doesn't cancel.
Sorry. Thumbs up. If you just take a second out this way, we make haters cry a little bit.
Well, you know what the best part about it is that we're living rent free in their head, because by them hitting the thumbs down, they're actually helping us with the algorithm. So
Thank
You
you.
never tell them that,
I don't
dude.
care. It doesn't matter because we're in there. We're
It
already
doesn't
in there.
matter. Yeah, no, every time you see the fists, people are like,
Yeah,
"Well,
that's a.
You know
I just,
why?
I just,
Because
I just
now
pulled up
it's
a
between.
couch.
Now it's between. Do I do nothing or do I hit the thumbs down? Now they have to make that decision.
negative comments are really bad for the thing. Like if you thumbs down in the chat in the comment section, that's super bad for everyone too. So don't do that.
Don't
Yeah.
interact.
That.
Interact all the time.
Thanks, guys.
And definitely don't go to CBSI over and over because you hate us.
Yeah.
See, look at the chat. Chat's ready to have our back right off the bat.
Nice. I have a comment
God.
to these indie books.
Go ahead.
It's not like rocket science. If you guys are watching what's happening, and the books that are getting picked up for shows, I mean, everybody knows what's going on. I mean, it's obviously, and it didn't just come out of nowhere too. They've been doing it. I mean, obviously, we've been more and more online now, and all with this last year. Now we're going on, right? We're going to hit a year soon. So, but you see it across the board. Like it's amazing, and the writing is good, the art is good, and they're getting picked up. I mean, it's oh my god, very good, guys. Thank
Didn't
you.
mean to click that one.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the writing's on the board. I mean, it's very apparent. So
Good point, guy. It's actually what was in my head, so I'm glad you said it. What's Daryl saying here?
Oh!
thanks, Dara.
I wish there was a dirty foot like mark you could leave, and a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and a dirty foot.
We need the
What's up,
good old
newbie?
middle finger button there.
Yeah,
Thanks.
exactly.
What's up, newbie?
Actually, this is a good segue. You know, I would have loved to spend a little more time on this, but I want to hit this one too. I want to talk about.
No, get out before I talk about Boom. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I'm moving forward, Ben. Don't worry. We had that talk earlier. So the state. I mean, and we touched on this a little bit, so the conversation will be a little bit easier to get through. Kind of the state of what's going on with comic books, right? And I'll say the spec market. I know it's a dirty word, but it seems like it's getting a little bit more acceptable these days, right? Because of between news, rumors, Easter eggs, and we'll just say WandaVision at this point. Jay pointed it out. West Coast Avengers 45. It was a $5 book. Near mints are selling for $200. Like, forget about the graded ones. I won't even go there. But literal sales of $200 for near mints or near mint minuses. I don't know, Ben. I want to go to you first because you had a comment to me the other day. You said you thought that shit was going to come tumbling down in some way, shape, or form. So tell me what you think about this, brother, because what we're seeing is insane.
It has to, right? Like, everyone keeps talking, we're not going to get a crash, or we're going to get a crash like the 90s. We're not. We're going to get price corrections. And to back up real quick,
Yeah.
speculator and flipper mean different things to lots of people. What's really bad for the market is people that pump false information
Yep.
and can't provide facts. That's bad for people. You showing up and pulling
Chris is
every
laughing.
comic off. Chris gets me. Sorry. Pulling every copy of a book off the shelf at your LCS the day it comes out, and that's the only money you give them. That's bad. People that are pre-ordering from their LCS and giving them hundreds of dollars, those are speculators too, guys. Like, pull it back. Like, you want to hate CBSI? I feel you, but you're reading it. We're all making money off it, right? So
you
that
go.
said, we are going to lose some of these people that are coming in for the quick buck. When the people for the quick buck are gone, the shit books are going back down. Nothing against West Coast Avengers 45, but for the love of Christ, $200 for a raw fucking Copper Age, like, right? Unless Vision from this point on is White Vision, and like, really, Disney, are we not a little fucking, what's it called, hypocritical, or whatever it's called, firing people for some things?
No,
and
it's
dropping
called
this?
spectral
Spectra
vision.
Vision.
Spectral vision.
Okay, well,
That's what it's really called. But I think you're right, and maybe the joke's on us with Vision, but that's a one particular book. But I don't want to. You know what?
the rest
almost
of the
wanted to
market's correcting itself, right?
Yeah, I almost wanted to say a fool and its money, but you know what? I don't want to tell anybody how to spend their money because that's your own.
Yep.
That's your own thing, Chris. Right? I mean,
Yeah, but I think it's what worries me is like these 45s and some of these books. It's these newbie spec people that are coming into this game and they're thinking that they can buy a book at $30 and sell it for, like I said earlier, like, or they can buy that $200 because I want to have it, and then I'm going to sell it because it's going to keep going up. And they don't realize, like Ben said, the market's going to correct. Your money should be going into FF48, FF49. It should be going towards those books. If you're going to drop those silly money, shoot. I mean, I love Something's Killing the Children. I love the insane prices those books are fetching. But I'm not going to spend those insane prices as a speculator. If I'm a fan and I got to have it, that's different. And there's an entire group of, I mean, what I love is I'm a part of these Facebook groups where there's just dedicated fandoms to Something's Killing Children, Department of Truth, any of these new indie books that are popular. There's a Facebook group out there for them. If you join those groups, you actually see the fans, and they just want the books. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you want to drop $400 for that book. But worries me about Flipper's trying to do it, and then they're trying to jack the price and telling everyone that it's this is going to be the book, and you got to have the key because you know what? Erica Slaughter turns her head to the left. That's the first time she did that in that book. So
yeah.
So Gary asked about FF6, which I think is an interesting book. Annual 6. I knew I was going to go on Annihilus, not Second Doom and second or early Subby. I live in the Silver Age, man. I think those books are weaker. I think those are the exact books you're going to see come crashing back down, right? Like, how much do you care about Ultron right now?
But don't forget Franklin Richards is in that book.
Yeah, that would
too.
be my. I think
that's the holding power in that book if it has it.
I have no counter to that except for that's a good point.
Yeah.
But I guess my counter would be, does baby matter? Because you got baby Cable and no one gives a fuck.
I think it depends on, right? And we could have that argument all day about 1,000 different books, but I think it depends which is the money book. Like Franklin as an adult, it's a modern, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Compared to Silver Age Beauty.
Well, and he did the entire Go to the Future and Back to the Future and Raised by, Franklin's story is ridiculous. So it ends up being Annual 6 strictly because it's the one that makes sense.
And you know what? I'm going to say that I think it depends on whatever Marvel puts in their movie or show that people grab. If they show a baby, it's going to be the baby book. If they show the adult, it's going to be the adult book for the time because we've seen what it's done.
Now we know what these shows and what these movies are doing.
And guys, we talked about all comic book speculation all year round, where there was no movies or shows coming out. One show pops, WandaVision, and look at what it's done to the market, guys. Yep. Between Agatha, between White Vision, Spectrum Vision, whatever you want to call them, we've seen what it's done. We've seen what it's done to Mephisto. The guy hasn't even popped yet. We've seen Matt's theory with Catan. We've seen what that's done. So,
Pandemonium.
Yeah, Pandemonium. Yeah. We've seen what it's all. We've seen the Darkhold. All these books, guys. The Timekeepers is getting hot right now. We've seen what that book's doing.
Did 12 pop the Vision and Scarlet Witch, the babies? I know it initially did.
It did. Yes, I mean, it's if you bought it for a couple bucks, you made. And you bought like 10 of them. I'm sure you made some good money.
and Matt, hold on, before we go even further. Speaking of ghosts and rare books to find, we have a female in the chat, guys. We got Brittany Passon in the chat saying, "My husband is watching, and I had to come support you as well." Matt, it wasn't a super chat, but could you hit him with a little butcher? It's a female, dude. Hit her with a little butcher.
There you go.
You want butcher?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Give her the Weekend. Give her the
females in the crowd. We got Weekend Goes Wild.
It's got that like you, 'cause you got that something that I need.
I can't even play the whole thing. Ben's on the floor.
We got something for everybody.
I need a tank version of that.
We need a tank version. Oh God, we just lost 10 people, and it's going down. But I don't know, man. The thing, if you want to be a listen, and I think to some degree everyone is a speculator, right? Because you're trying to get the book before it gets hot. That's speculation. Whether you sell or not, that's potato.
That's
but
the flip.
It's right. So it's all about timing, right? You got to get in at the right time. If you buy White Vision, Spectral Vision today, and Friday he dies, That's a, you know,
Yeah.
but I think we've all made that mistake, right? I think every single one of us on this panel have made that mistake more than once, right? So, you know, learn
Here's
from your
one
mistakes.
I did that with.
I'll tell you an example of what I did that with. I'd made that mistake with Crossbones, dude. I'm like, what the fuck just happened to this guy?
So that's a very good example, though, of the market. Like, we've seen the. So again, I've been in this area of comics since 2012. It's rinse and repeat, guys. But the one thing that changes, and anyone who's been in it knows, it just keeps doing this. It's like when we come back for a new cycle, instead of grabbing 10 books, there's 40 that are hot. And then the next cycle, like you guys said, man, WandaVision hit, and it was like, how the hell did 38 books get hot on a Friday night, like or a Friday morning? Like, just wait till they start rolling real stuff out. Like, oh,
right,
man.
movies, new character, like actual big characters, right?
That's exactly it, man. But the Crossbone stuff, like 2 minutes after the movie, done. Doctor Strange, Strange Tales 110. Was it like 1,000, 1,200 a point on CGC per point? Whatever, I know what I mean. Shit was expensive as balls, and then it dropped like sevenfold. It came back down hard, and like all that stuff that people pump really hard that doesn't have a back, that's all that's going to happen. You lose your ass on the back end. But these moderns of first appearances that matter, Miles, Gwen, Chavez, Riri, Jesus, on and on and on and on. People laughing like, oh, fuck those moderns. Like, no, man, those are here to stay. Like, we laughed at fucking Ultimate Fallout 4, and by we, I mean me. Like, fuck me, though, I guess, right? Like,
well, it's all about the print run, too,
really
right?
well.
Yeah. But that's a tricky one because Ultimate UF4 was ridiculous print run for a modern.
Yep.
Well, I when I think of that, I think more of the 1 in 25, which you know. But I agree with you. You know.
When I think about that book, I'll tell you what I think about. I would go to Midtown every Wednesday to pick up variants because I was collecting the Death of Spider-Man at the time, which led into the Ultimate Fallout 4, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna end it at the Death of Spider-Man, and I'm not gonna collect. And I fucked up because I was grabbing so many. I was grabbing the Cho variant for that, which is an absolute ghost, and I'm like, you know what? I should have just kept going with the series, and I fucked up, man. I fucked up. But who knows now?
Yeah, the regret of Butcher.
The regret. That's trust me, the long line of regrets in my life.
So I think that's, you know, it's a good segue to totally whore out everybody on this panel right now, right? That's what you read CBSI for, right? Because Ben, I always tell Jay, there's two types of speculators, right? There's the safe speculators that get in way early and they get out before they could lose their shirt. And then the ones that ride on the edge that get in and hope that they could get out just in the nick of time where it's at its peak and it doesn't just crash on them, right? It's sitting in the bin in the back, right? And you forget that it's even there. So CBSI, great stuff, right? All the time. You have spec. That's what it's there for, right? Fisherman's Tale, Chris Nelms, right? We're going to highlight some of that right here in a minute. And then obviously there's a lot of YouTube resources, not just us. I'm going to say the community on a whole, and there's a lot in this chat right now that put out great spec information. We're trying to drop cold keys, right? Once a month, we do cold keys. We base that on just data and facts. And then we're trying to throw out one spec video a month where, hey, we just did the Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's like, guys, you saw what happened to these books in Wanda, right?
And Wanda, that was good too.
You know, right. So it's like you're looking at first, you know, Falcon as Cap, and it's like, oh, whatever, everybody has that. But everybody knew Agatha Harkness was coming too, right? And the book went up literally 8 times in price in overnight.
Yeah, once she said her name.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry JSA.
Just
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
So what we're trying to say is we can go on for literally 5 hours on this. It's use your head, right? Listen to people that are smart. I'm not even saying the defects. Just do your own research and find out who's making sense. Not even who's right, because some people, you can get lucky all day, but who's using their head to make their picks? Who's using their head to say this is a sound buy? And if they're wrong, it only costs you $1.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So, I think that was the point of this segment, right?
Who's basing it on factual, fucking market information and not whatever the fucking manatees picked from the ball pit? Like,
yep. Exactly. Yep.
We try, right? Listen, we all get it wrong.
That's good.
Right? We all get it wrong once in a while. So, all right. I think Jay, I think you're up here, buddy.
Oh, me?
You ready?
What the fuck do I got?
We got a
lined
big
up?
announcement.
Oh, yes, I do.
Start the clip there for me, will you?
Come on, Weekend.
What the fuck am I doing?
Here we go. Guys, the defects are headed to the Little Giant old school comic show. Don't get it confused. It's a show.
It ain't
in
a comic.
Concord, New Hampshire on April 24th, guys. We will be filming on behalf of CBSI, so you know it's going to be good. Talking to collectors, artists, dealers, and most of all, grabbing awesome books in the meantime. So, guys, both CBSI and the Pressable Defects will be giving away some golden tickets. What's a golden ticket, you ask Uncle Charlie from Willy Wonka? I'll tell you what a golden ticket is. It is a ticket that's going to get you in 1 hour before the show on a red carpet, guys. This is fucking TMZ shit right here. You're going to be walking down the red carpet. You're going to get a gift bag, and you're going to get in an hour early before everybody else. What's the bonus of that? The bonus of that is you're going to be able to grab all those good books before everybody else who decides to pay $15 to get in. So, guys, all you got to do, and before I even say what you got to do, this is provided by Jason, who runs the show, guys. He runs Little Old School Comic Book Show and also his comic book shop in New Hampshire. So kudos to him. Thank you so much for having us there. CBSI, thank you so much for having the Defects film on your behalf. You know we're going to do great things.
Looking
so,
forward
guys,
to it.
all you got to do.
I want a golden ticket, Daddy.
That's it. I want a golden ticket, Daddy.
And for whatever, I got to correct you. I hate doing it. It's not. I think golden tickets this year are just free pass. I don't think it's the VIP swag.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm sorry to bust your balls.
Yeah, no. Hey, it's a free ticket to get in, guys, and it is an hour early, right?
Yeah, fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
It is now because you said it. It is now.
It is, Jason.
It is now. So, guys,
He's a great dude.
To win tickets, the Defects are going to give away some, and CBSI is going to give away some. So just tune into them. Follow us on IG. You'll see when we're giving them away. And guys, if you're not going to go to the show, try not to enter into the contest. Give it to someone that's going to be local. If you're going to take the trip and make it, that's great. But don't ticket block somebody. So thank you so much, Jason. Thank you so much, CBSI. You know it's going to be a great time. We're going to be interviewing all types of people. So super, super excited. And if you are going, guys, and you're going to spend the night, hit me up on IG because we could have weekend at New Hampshire, and it's going to be crazy that Friday night before.
Yeah.
You might have a couple characters show up. You never know.
That's it. That's it. I told Matty today, I'm like, yo, Matt, guess what, dude? He's like, what? I'm like, about the show. He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I Googled strip clubs in New Hampshire. And he's like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm like, why did this take you so long? All right. So, yes, that's the big announcement. We're going to be there. We're giving, like Jay said, we're giving away golden tickets. Ben, you're giving away golden tickets too, right?
I'm going to give away some golden tickets, and I'm going to do a quick plug on the importance of this show. People who like comic books go to the show. People who want the pop culture experience go to conventions.
Yes.
You will only find artists, comic books, and original art at this show. Saturday, April 24th, Everett Arena, Concord, New Hampshire. It is going to be bonkers.
There you go. All right, guys.
It's my birthday weekend, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm getting you a present.
We're getting close. We're almost an hour and 15 in. We got 137. You're rocking out with us. We're going to move on to that Fantastic Four picks of the week. There's 5 of us. We couldn't come up with a new name, so it's just the Fantastic Four, but we'll call it the Fantastic Five. So we got a nifty little graphic for that every week.
Yeah.
So Chris
I wasn't doing
guest,
a good new graphic, so.
Yeah, we weren't doing that. Chris Nelms, being the guest, you're up first. Here's the book, baby. Tell us what it is and tell us why you picked it.
Last week, I was lucky enough to get to interview Kari Randolph and Brandon Thomas, the authors and creators of this, for the Kickstarter that they got going, where you can get the graphic novel trade. And I read, of course, when you interview someone, I'm sure you guys did this with Shit Show, you read it before you start talking to the people, so you can at least know what you're talking about. So I read through all the books, and I'm like, dude, this stuff is awesome. It's a really good read. Issue 8 is very interesting because you open it up, and it's all about magicians and superpowers and They're protecting people and they're not protecting people. You need to watch the interview to hear us talk about it. It's on CBSI. But in this particular issue, in the interview we talked about, I thought it was issue 7. Issue 8 has this sort of panel, and it's the people behind the scenes that are in charge of these black magicians, and it's a bunch of white guys, and you start seeing who they actually look like white people, like that, and you're like, there's Kentucky Fried Chicken guy right there. Colonel Sanders is in charge, and there's a guy wearing a red hat, and he has a snarl just like he does, and you're like, I know who that is too. And it's one of those like, and given that the Ha variant is ridiculously priced, because it has Trump on the cover, any book that has him in it has got shot up. Why not pick up issue 8 of Excellence, who has him inside? It's very clearly aimed at it being Trump in the picture. Might be a worthy spec play that I don't think people know is in this book, and especially where it's going in the story. I don't know if he will appear, but because of what they're referring to in the story is an interesting spec play, in my opinion. And I like the story. It's a great read. If you haven't been reading this, read the trade or read issue 1, 2, and 3 together, just so you get the good feel for the story. Issue 1 didn't wow me. When I read the trade, it was amazing.
That's good. That's good info.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were taking it there, but that's awesome, guys. Oh man. So let's take this. Let's stop here. Let's stop the Fantastic Four here, and let's talk about Chris for a minute, guys. You know that he does the new comic book day pull list for us every week. That's how we make that great video that you guys love. All right. So his links are in the description of this video. It's the links to his IG, the links to his YouTube, which he does have. We definitely want to make sure that you're definitely following both of those. And I'm going to do a quick screen share. I want to highlight a couple of his articles over at CBSI real quick. So where is that? Here we go. So you can see he's got the new. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
So you got that pull list. You got Fisherman's Tale. Chris, you want to give us a quick kind of synopsis of what the Fisherman's Tale article does every week?
Whatever the hell I want it to do.
I love it.
Ben is sort of giving me free reign to sort of just do what I want. So like recently I just did Department of Truth, all the covers from all the stores, print runs and everything. I dropped that. I just did Something's Killing the Children, all 15 issues. I think there's one I have to correct. That's in there. Then you'll see my interviews. There's the Excellence interviews right there. I interviewed the guy Charlie Stickney, who wrote White Ash. I interviewed the one that's coming out this Sunday. I interviewed the guy who wrote Recount, Jonathan Hedrick. So like I'm bouncing between interviewing people and just writing. I got a Peach Momoko's interviews in there.
Foco.
Yeah.
Foco. You like that?
So you got a little bit of everything, and I just get to do what I want, and Ben's nice enough to let me. So
Guys, check it out.
Yeah.
Go check out his articles. Follow his YouTube. Follow him on IG. He's always dropping great information, guys. You seen him on the show today? I think he blew my mind with a couple of things he said. I was like, damn, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, he always does. Holy shit.
There you go. All right.
Listen, we say it all the time. When Chris talks, we listen. So
this is true.
How about you do the same, Defects?
Pick of the week is always on point. All right, here we go. Let's get back to the slides. Ben, you're up next, brother. And surprise.
No way, Ben.
Shameless. It's all right. I think I already made this joke. I can advertise it because we're sold out.
Yep.
Yeah. It's still just as enraging to people the second time you say it.
I love it.
Everything about this book, like not just ours, the 1 in 25, the Drain Gear, man, love them or like them or hate them or fucking confused by them.
Right there on
1
the
and
cover.
2. What are the prices on issue 1 and 2?
Yep.
This print run's smaller. Well, maybe not after the.
Cover rips.
I really like Mayhew's cover, so I'll just say that. I really like Mayhew's cover.
Yeah, Mayhew killed that.
But he guessed wrong, or he put the wrong bad guy on the cover.
No, he got given permission to do the backwards, confusing ass shit, and then other people did it. So for those who don't know,
Not Mayhew. It wasn't Mayhew.
High Republic 3 does not have Roe. What's it called? What's it? Marchand.
Marshawn.
It's in Adventures too, guys. I mean, I know that because I watched your show.
Oh, what a good guy! What a good
Wow.
guy.
So I'm all educated.
Well, Ben, isn't there a way that they could still get this book?
If I think there's a couple ways, but let's kick
Let's
off.
talk about
with
one.
Yeah, let's do my way.
Let's talk
So-
about one tonight.
I just, man, you got to go check out Chris's channel. Check out Chris's channel. Check out the CBE Instagram. I think that's where I posted it. All you got to do, I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, there, good, thank you.
I got you, bro.
I'm like
High production here, dude. You're on the defects.
fucking sub up to his channel. It's 3CM Comic Chat. Follow 3 Comic Mod. Yeah, I know. I fucking changed everything. Sorry,
It's all
guys.
right. It's in the description. They're all in the description. Yep.
Follow Chris on Instagram. Follow CBE on Instagram, and then tag 3 friends in the post on the CBE account. Sounds like a lot of stuff. The last few sets of those sold for $700.
Yep.
It's not that bad for $700 worth of
Nope.
for a chance. And I appreciate
take
you
5
guys.
minutes, guys.
That's
Yeah, seriously.
literally take 3, right?
Come on.
And I appreciate you guys letting us spotlight
thank you
this
so
tonight.
much.
Of course, dude.
Of
So,
course, do it the least we could do.
just in case you weren't sold on following Chris, now you got, an even better,
Extra
now
incentive.
an even better reason to if you want some free shit. I mean, everybody whores themselves out, so we might as well, right? But awesome, guys. Awesome giveaway. Chris,
Get in there.
Can't wait.
Get in there though before because they're gonna choose randomly on March 7th. So you only have a few more days, guys.
There you go.
So go do your thing.
Yeah.
All right. How about some defect picks?
Yes.
Guy, you want to start us
Well,
off?
before Style Collector, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Guy, making me work hard, busting my balls. Every week I say, Guy, give me one book. Give me one cover. Chris, it's okay that you gave me 2 because you're my guest here, and it's all right. And you give us the new comic book day pull list, so you can do whatever the fuck you want. Guy, what does he do? He one-up you, and he fucking gives me 3 covers to put on,
Ooh,
okay?
nice.
So,
And it changes
know
the whole
what?
format of the slide.
you know what? fuck you, bro. So
Let's go.
I'm bringing the indie back over here because obviously we've been on indie all night. But let me explain something. And you guys, if you don't know my love for movies, you've been living under a fucking rock because that's all I talk about. Obviously, I love comics, but I love movies more. And this just brought it all together for me. I actually read this whole fucking thing this week. So the 5 issue I read this week, and I was like, I couldn't put it down. I loved it. I didn't necessarily like the way it ended, but it had to end. Obviously, I guess hopefully maybe they bring something out more because I really liked it. Chris, I see you shaking your head because I'm guessing obviously you read it.
It's beautiful. And also, the dude who wrote it, he's all over the place this week.
Yeah. So it was done so well. And the jokes in it are hilarious. The banter between characters. Guys, this is 4 kids walk into a bank. And I picked these covers because these are some of my favorite movies, too. So they did homage to Reservoir Dogs. They did homage to Ocean's 11. And they did homage to one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, that's a dope cover.
So I drew this cover. I drew this on a big poster for one of my uncles when I was in college. I drew Pacino. That they changed a little bit, obviously, but it was Pacino's face drawn exactly like this, and it was for Dog Day Afternoon. Dog Day Afternoon is one of my favorite movies of all time. If you guys have not seen it, go watch it. The acting in it is it's fucking bonkers. He's so good. It's such an underrated movie that I don't think gets enough love. And it was such a good movie. But obviously this book is what I picked. Go read this because it's a great read. It really is.
And I've heard, did it get optioned?
I heard it did. If someone in the chat knows, but I did hear it did that it got optioned. I don't know for what, but let me tell you, it is a perfect story to put as like a show. It would be like a good movie, obviously, but I think everything's going towards shows these days. Yes, the Dog Day Afternoon cover, and that's Reservoir Dogs, correct? Yep. And the middle one is Ocean's 11, which I like all those ocean movies. So, and the original obviously is great as well. So, but that's obviously from the new ones.
And the writer and the artist is the same person.
I believe so.
Boss.
Yeah. Yep.
And
yep.
I think he's illustrating the next issue of Department of Truth, and he just released a book this week. Dark Horse, Dog Days.
Dog Days.
Oh,
Yep.
Dog
That's
Days
right,
been
I
getting
did see
attention too. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, go pick this up. It's not. I mean, I picked up some of these covers. I'm actually waiting to pick up the middle one. I have the first one, and the other one, the third one, is on the way to me. So I picked up because obviously my love for the movies, but the book was phenomenal in my opinion.
There you go. Jay.
I'm up. Guys, speaking of shit, I've been watching HBO Max Titans, guys, and I was thinking to myself, I don't show DC enough love on books. And if I could see any DC character that they could make a show into, I would love to see my boy Boston Brand. So I chose Strange Adventures 205, the first appearance of Deadman, guys. Just the circus lore and his background story, guys, will get me watching. And I'm like, this is such a cool character DC could do something with. And a little bit of an undervalued book in my opinion. I love the cover. So I'm just going to keep it short, guys. I really got into Deadman reading the Blackest Night storyline. I thought he played a great role in it. And finally, guys, you got Butcher to pick a DC book, so here the fuck it is.
And for a little known fact, we'll actually be recreating this cover in New Hampshire on Friday night.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
I want.
and me
hold
and
on,
Deadman
I
have
want
the same haircut. How about that?
I want Jay wearing that. I want to see him wearing that.
Two
All right,
peanut
guys.
butter cups later, 10 to 1.
Yeah,
Isn't that outfit?
exactly. Oh God. All right. I did the same thing Jay did. I always get yelled at by Dave in the Cave because I always pick like silver and early Bronze Age books. So I picked a modern. Okay. And I picked this modern. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you know why I picked this, because I just found it for $2 in a back bin.
Oh, nice.
So Invincible Iron Man #1 from 2017. It's that first cover of Ironheart, Riri Williams in costume on the cover. And this is the second print. It has the blue writing. Guys, this is a hard book to find. And if you find it, they're usually beat to shit. Luckily, I was able to find one. It's probably a near mint plus, and I don't know what the print run was, but I know this book in 9.8 is listed for $1,000 or more on eBay all over the place. So it's something to kind of keep your eye on, because if you grab the one with the white, I think eventually that book goes up in price, but that's like a $15 book right now. If you grab this one, it's like a $200 book. So sometimes those little details matter, and you got to pay attention when you're digging through the back bin. Because for a second I put it down, and then I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh shit, it has the blue. So
you think that will do what the Captain Marvel 17 did, the second print?
It depends. I don't know if it'll do that, because that's her first appearance. But I mean, it's already $1,000 in 9.8, and they're sell. Like, I saw a couple of them sell. So,
but is that the bubble like that we were talking about? Like, it's a price correction coming on second prints of a name change.
I know, and it's
I'm just
tough.
trying to get you to sell before it.
Don't get me wrong.
Before the bubble bursts on you.
Right. It's in costume on the cover. Do I think it stays at $1,000? Like, once her show comes out, maybe the bubble pops before that. I still think it's like a $500 book, not $1,000. But I think let's get it this way. If you see this in a back bin, don't.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Your investment's solid. I'm just.
Right.
Yep, absolutely.
I wouldn't buy it online. No, do not buy this book online. And I'm saying that as the guy that's probably going to try to sell it at some point.
Sorry, I just ruined your sales. Don't buy it.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's just.
The big difference with that second print is the not alternate cover. Cap Marvel 17 has cover A, Carol Danvers, cover B, Kamala.
Completely different.
That's what makes that book.
And it's so funny that you, Jay, what do I always say whenever we're talking about how second printings are more money? I always bring that book up as the example, like the exception to the rule, why I think that one deserves to be a little bit more money. Whereas some of these other ones that just have like a different color banner on the bottom or different writing on the top, like, why are you getting rewarded for being late to the party? Because it has a lower print run? So what?
Alt-art covers, 100% the way to go. There's a handful. That Avengers run has some with Cosma, Surfer, Ghost Rider, and some of the old Spider-Mans have them. That's 654 second, has the first Agent Venom.
Yep.
There's a few that are like, you get it, but I'm with you, Maddie. The blue, green, purple, whatever the fuck colors they were.
They're Deadpool, Dead Rain. There's 9, 10, 11 where they did the covers have nothing to do with the book. There's one where Deadpool's walking out, he has a pig in his hand, like a dead pig head. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I don't even know if there's any images in the book that they come from.
Yeah.
But there's some
I
great
prefer
second
that
prints.
though. I'd rather at least some
and
original art on the cover. Right?
Just like comics, just like what's his name, Cosmic JPG says. I think this is the book that started all the fucking craze with the second and
Please.
third printing, because
We could spend a whole show on that shit.
yeah, that was
That's
the
a
book
good
that
point, too.
that was the
Yeah.
book that took off, man. First appearance, third print, but it was null on the cover, and that's where that whole fucking craze came from.
Yep.
It's so funny. Chris talked about the bubble, but Maddie, how's the bubble placement on that book?
How's the word bubble placement?
I mean, come on,
Yeah.
Chris, back me up on this one. Isn't it matter where the word bubbles are placed when you're reading the comic? Isn't that important? I feel like it is. I mean, it's
if
like
it-
how the book flows. Sometimes I'm like, wait a minute, am I supposed to read this one or that one? You know?
Oh, there's some Sandman's the one that drives me nuts. It's a great read, but
See?
trying to follow Sandman as it goes through.
Yeah, but Maddie, it's like jumping on a grenade. You don't talk about the word bubble placement.
Somebody's
all right?
got to do it. Listen, people
Somebody's
start
gotta-
commenting. You're right. I like when it's good word bubbles. You read the book so much faster. Like it literally sometimes it could be a difference. of reading one book or
Listen,
two books.
I got to back Matt up on this. I never noticed word bubble placement
Until he said it.
Until
And now
he
you
said
do,
it,
right?
and you know what I said? I said, yeah, that's some fucking good word bubble placement.
I'm telling you, it's not. I mean, I said it as a joke, but it was really had some truth to it. You know.
That's
So,
what you guys need to reach out to a letterer of one of these books, like figure and talk to them
Yes.
about their skill. Like we talked to a colorist, and now my perspective is so different now after sitting down and talking to a colorist of a book. I'm like, oh, there's someone you hire someone to just color the books, and then it makes a difference. Like, why do I like Matt Hollingsworth so much, or Lee Lodridge?
Frank Martin, right? He's doing King and Black. I mean, without him, it's a totally different book. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Did you guys see the X Factor? It's sold out. I'm not plugging my buddy. IG Comic Store's X Factor. It was Scott Williams pencils on fucking David Finch came over it with inks.
oh god,
Wow.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that was the shit that was like, now I get it.
Yeah.
And look at that. And David Finch is gonna be at Little Giant Comic Show in New
Oh, is
Hampshire.
he really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
looking to get a commission done by him.
Full
or maybe,
circle.
Maybe like a sick jam piece or something.
That's where I'd reach out and grab some of
Art
those
chemist.
1 for 50s he has coming out. There's been some gorgeous 1 for 50s he's just done.
Oh god. All right. Well, we could keep talking. I mean, and we probably will backstage, but I think we're gonna wrap it up. So, Ben, Chris, whoever wants to go first, sell it if you got it. Tell us what's going on.
Oh, okay. Guys, yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna throw you up.
Hey.
There you go.
Hi.
There you are.
Yeah, guys, check out CBSI and the stuff I'm writing on the site. If you check out the Department of Truth list and the sick list, some skill and children lists are great, but I'm getting to interview some awesome people from Scout, from Skybound, from just all around. And then I do a show called Three Comic Money. We're changing the name to Comic Contributor Chats, where I join with 3 other guys and we sit around and we talk to an artist, just so like the Pressable guys do here. And the same concept. We've modified the thing. We've done some great stuff. It's been a blast. But yeah, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, one of the best benefits you get to see the list that these guys talk about on Tuesday. You get to see it that night. I'll run through it really fast and talk about what I like. So if you want to get a little bit of head start, you can. Though you guys are all smart and you probably already hit the 17 other videos that are out there 3 weeks ahead. But this is what I think on a Monday. So at least I look at eBay prices that are more realistic. So
Yeah, but your opinion matters too, right?
Yes,
Because
it
you could watch a list that talks about every single book that's coming out, but people really want to know, okay, what am I leaving and what am I buying? And that's what you get with your list and our show. That's the difference.
And that's
Yeah,
why
there
we
you go.
have the list in the show.
yes,
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Thanks,
yeah,
Chris.
definitely. And
Appreciate
guys,
it. I hope that we get to come on the show with you, do one of those chats with you.
Oh, that would be fun to do.
Yeah.
And guys, I love what you've been doing. The way you approach it, you don't go run through every book. You just pick the ones you really like, and you show the best covers from them. I love that fact because it is overwhelming to look at all that stuff. I know you guys dig through after I give you the list, and you go, okay, oh wait, and you send me, no, you left this one off. Oh wait, no, you left it.
Yeah.
So
It's good though.
I
we
appreciate it.
we miss stuff that you put on all the time. You just I don't send you an email like, hey Chris, we missed that one. Good thing you put it on the list, but it happens every week.
And listen, and we always save the best for last, which is Chris's pick, because my man is always spot on.
Fire.
Yep, 100%. All right, Ben. What you got, brother?
All right, real quick, I will say the other dudes on Chris's channel, Mike Morello, Cover Tunes dude, really good guy.
Yep.
Peter Renna, the nicest man in comics. You guys should check the three of them out. The interviews are just silly. I mean, we got Fofoko, we got everybody. Who continues after that? So I will just say thank you to you guys for having us on. We appreciate being able to sit down and talk comics with people we know and vibe with. And I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to New Hampshire, and
Oh, me too, dude.
we're gonna sit down and have some fun. Yeah, weekend. We're in
Hell
trouble,
yeah.
brother.
Weekend, bro.
I'm looking forward to fucking hanging out with everybody. So thank you again for having us on, and everyone in the chat, man. I don't look at the comments in the chat, but I know there's lots of people in there. Appreciate everyone coming out, even if it's to voice concerns. At
Hey,
least
look
you're
who
part of
showed
the community. And Mr.
What's up,
Jack,
pal?
What's up, Jem?
Good to see you, brother. We'll see you
everyone
Saturday
coming
night.
out and showing support, or even criticism. Lay it on me. I don't give a fuck. Just be part of the community and
That's it.
keep it clean.
All right, so I guess we're up. What do we have coming up? Jay, you want to do it? Guy, you want to do it or?
Ooh.
Nope, I guess I'm doing it. All right, so 2,500 sub giveaway coming up. We're dropping the entry video this Friday. Tomorrow, Jay, we got a video coming out. What is it?
Guys, a CGC unboxing, a good one, guys. A good one. A quick, a brief, and good one. So if you got 15 minutes to spare, come check us out because we got some dope books that we got back from CGC. Finally. I mean, what the fuck? But
took forever.
yeah, but hey, super excited for that. Our 2,500 subscriber giveaway. We're always late to the game, guys, and I want to thank everybody for that because we always hit that mark. We always do announce the giveaway after we hit that mark. But guys, we got fire books coming up, guys. We were blessed by great people in the community. Should we spoil it now, Matt? Or
No, we'll wait. We'll wait.
Nah,
Okay.
wait for the video. They gotta watch.
Anticipation.
They gotta watch
Yeah.
on Friday, man.
And
That's
again,
it.
guys, listen, we're going to be at the Little Giant show. We got golden tickets, whatever that entails. We're fucking giving them away along with Ben from CBSI.
We'll figure that out after.
Yeah.
Is it a bad
Ben-
idea, Pin? The little gold?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it should
yeah.
be.
And you know what? Zach
Ooh.
Ortiz in the comments said he got a golden pin today. And he said it's going for $750 on eBay right now. So
Jesus Christ.
kudos to him, man. I told him, I was like, you got to let me know as soon as you hear what that golden pin gets you. So he's going to give us a shout out on that. And guys, I'm excited. April 24th, I'm super excited about. The night before, come pre-party with the defects in New Hampshire. I don't know what goes on in New Hampshire. I've never been there, but it's going to be a great
We're gonna
time.
find out.
Yeah, and we're gonna find out. Hopefully, we make the show. This is our big moment, filming a show for CBSI. We'll see what kind of shape we're in on Saturday morning. If we even get to sleep, who knows? It could be that type of night.
It's gonna be me and Guy carrying Jay like Weekend at Bernie's. Like he's gonna be the real weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna have him so
So
You
I
guys
was
gonna have like GoPro cameras on your heads? Just
yeah,
walking
we might
around?
have to.
We should put it
Got
on
it.
Jay's head.
Guy,
Bring
you
your
got anything
badge.
before we get out of here, Guy?
Yeah, no. Listen, just watch out for those videos dropping tomorrow and Friday, guys. Those will tell you what to do. We'll have some directions in the giveaway video on Friday, so you have to follow those couple steps. Again, it's gonna be worth it. We have a great people in the community that gave us stuff to give away, and there may be a couple surprises during the live show giveaway that we may be giving some stuff away that maybe these guys
I
don't even know about yet.
Yeah.
So
it's
I
Guy.
don't know.
You know what?
Yep.
We may surprise some people out there. So tune in, defects.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Saturday night, also live show on Very Gary with Gem Mint, me, and I believe Jay. We're gonna be doing the final episode of WandaVision, breaking it down. We know it's gonna lead right into Doctor Strange too, so there's gonna be more to talk about. So, guys, on your way out, hit the thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell, throw a comment in the comment section. Of course, if you could share the video, all that good shit. All right.
Do me a
So-
favor, hit the fucking thumbs down.
Yeah, just for Jay. Just for
I
Jay.
already did.
Drop some language on us. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys are the best. We'll catch you on the next live show.